This is the finished product on the Colloidal Copper, and I made this yesterday. Actually, I didn't tell people to take this internally, use it externally, but I am actually taking it internally. So I do sometimes, but I rotate things in and out, so I never take too much. This is the Colloidal Silver, and I made this quite a while ago. Well, actually, not that long ago, maybe a week or so ago. It's about 6 parts per million. Actually, I do a lot of health things. I mentioned the coconut oil. Here's the hemp oil, which you get from Canada. And this is a vitamin I like a great deal. Nature's Way Alive, all whole food derived. It's one of the best ones out. Nature's Way actually has some very good vitamins. They're a little more money, but they're good. This is another good one from Nature's Way. A lot of people never heard of this. Beetroot. It's actually something that could be considered for anti-cancer. And you might see in the Russian diet, in the Ukrainian diet, they'll have a lot of beets in their diet. And the Russian Borscht, I think they call it Borscht. You might see that in the ethnic food area in the supermarket. That's a really good one. This one, another one I like. Very kind of difficult to find. The only place I know that has this is Swanson Vitamins. It's Mediterranean complex. It has a lot of different things in it, like the olive leaf extract, the olive oil. I'll post it online again what the ingredients were, but this really, really has a lot of good stuff in it in one supplement. Even some of the apple cider vinegar, which is something I'll take. Another thing I do, besides, the copper bracelet, I'll do this, the hematite magnets. Now, there's also magnetic pulse, and I know sometimes they talk about, does this work or doesn't it work? But if they used it in antiquity, and Roman physician Pliny also used that, so I pretty much have some belief in that. Usually that's very important. Another herb that is around, it's cat's claw. This is another one. I think it's from South America. This is another thing that supposedly, it's from a plant. Well, let me say this, that's been used by the medicine men down there for many years, centuries and centuries and centuries, going way back. And they say it does a lot to help people who are sick. So I'll put it that way. A lot of people probably never heard of this one, cat's claw. So I just wanted to put a few more things out there. And one food to get a lot of, and they tell you eggs are no good, that's BS. Eggs are actually one of the better things around. It's very good for collagen, good for muscle. Actually, it's a whole protein. The whole egg is fine. The real problem comes into I put this up here for that reason, show egg, right? This is a good brand of them. They're, I don't know if they're cage-free, but usually cage-free. I have vegetarian fed hens, these are good ones. So, usually eggs, though, the real problem comes into being how they're cooked. If they're cooked too much, you can actually destroy some of the properties. Actually, they should be maybe not cooked. I know some people say, no, that's no good. Or they should be kind of like runny, like kind of undercooked a little bit on that runny side, so that they're better. To actually get more nutrition out of them. This is a very good thing. I don't know if I want to post me on here, but actually I look very, very young. Actually, it sounds crazy. I'm almost 60, but there's people all the time think I'm early 30s, garbage like that, and sometimes younger, which is crazy, right? Like I don't really have any wrinkles or nothing, So I know like women start paying attention to me, but I find out they're lazy. They're lazy. Actually, most people are lazy, so they don't do all this stuff. But I do want to point out about the Colloidal Copper. That's an ancient secret. An ancient secret goes all the way back Egypt, Persian, Aztec times, and there's a lot more to it than I can actually explain on here because, well, I have my beliefs, and the American medical establishment has their beliefs, and they're totally different, and they piss me off to the max. There's one thing that pisses me off is the American medical establishment. I think they're evil. That's my opinion of them. And I just do my own thing. And hope I never get in their clutches ever. And I hope I outlive all of them. And the world changes, and we're all to be 500 years old or more in 25. I think that is the limit for real. So, I do want to point this out about the colloidal copper. That's kind of unique, not too well known, and I do a million different things. Actually, I have hundreds of things I do. Hundreds. So, I just do my own stuff. But people could do what the hell they want. But it requires work. But I consider it almost like, I don't know, that garbage that people do in Hollywood. It is a bunch of garbage. I look at them. I don't look up to them at all. I don't think those people look very good at all. So I'm just doing my own thing. But I just want to point out a couple things about, the beetroot is actually a very good supplement. Even getting these hematite magnetic beads is actually probably pretty smart. Always get a very high quality supplement that's whole food. Like this represents, it says whole food energizer multivitamin. It's very good. All from Whole Foods. Everything good. Coconut oils, the good oils. Coconut, hemp oil. I don't have olive oil out here, but I have it. That's another good oil too. Stay away from all the bad oils like corn oil, canola oil. Stay away from everything that's genetically modified. It's all garbage. So that's just a quick update. But I just want to show that's the colloidal copper. And I'm actually using it, so whatever,